takes you there. Front row.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Bart, how are you today?
Fine, and you?
I am well.
Chilly morning, 45 degrees. Wow, it was 20 degrees warmer at this time yesterday.
That's amazing. Was it really?
Yeah.
I noticed yesterday with the rain, people were on the edge.
I thought people were happy. We needed the rain. We got a third of an inch.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the weather screwed everyone up because that was the first real cold day. I was freezing yesterday, so I don't know how I'm going to handle winter.
Mostly sunny and windy today, high of 61. Typical fall day. Should be very nice. And it will warm up into the 70s for the weekend.
I watched the Tigers last night. Did you?
Yeah, I did. And I stayed till the end because I knew there was potential for that ninth inning comeback, and there was a ninth inning comeback, just not enough.
Yeah, I turned it off the second the catcher let the ball go through his legs, leading into the first run for Seattle. And it's confusing to me why the catcher didn't get the error. They gave the error to the
umpire.
No, they gave the error to the outfielder. So, again, I don't know what's going on. But that just made me so mad. I'm like, I'm not going to watch. So
Did you
we'll
see
see
the
what
guy
happens.
with the home run, 61, and the stands, the big dumpers home run? He wore a shirt, hey, dump number 61 here, and he caught it.
You're
It was
kidding me.
unbelievable, yeah.
Well, if that happened after the error at home plate, I did not see it. But Tigers will be playing today, and they have a mid-afternoon matchup, 3:08, I believe. They were going to play at 7 o'clock if the Yankees lost, but the Yankees won, so the Tigers get the 3 o'clock game. And your youngest son and oldest nephew is going. They've already left.
They're gone.
Yeah, they're gone. They're going to Chelly's or something.
Yes. I was watching the game, and at 8 o'clock, this guy comes on and says, the game you've been enjoying, we're going to put it somewhere where you can't find it. And
FS2?
FS2, MLB A3.
Yeah. I know I said I stopped watching after that error, but what happened was I looked up and the Yankees game was on, and I couldn't find FS2, so I just completely gave up.
There is no FS2.
Oh.
I couldn't
Did you find it? You were probably streaming
Did
it.
you find? I found MLB. MLB, and all they had on the screen the whole time was program alert. The Tigers Mariners game will be on. We know we're watching it.
Channel 250, they said.
You just do voice activate. You can just say FS2 and those
Sometimes that doesn't work on my remote.
Oh, it didn't work?
Sometimes. Well, I didn't try it, but sometimes it doesn't.
Brandon, I followed your suggestion. I talked into my remote, and it brought me YouTube highlights.
They just didn't understand. You got to say it clearly.
You do.
Yeah, it worked for me.
You do.
It doesn't
have to say
work
it
for
clearly.
me.
I'm going to be at Wake Up Jackson tomorrow, and I'm excited because I'm talking to Carolyn Bloodworth from the Drive Jackson campaign, and she sent me some of the stuff we're going to talk about, and some of the numbers and stats in this county are really staggering. So I encourage everyone to show up to that tomorrow at 7:30 at 49 South. So check that out.
I've got a stat for you on Carolyn Bloodworth.
Okay.
She worked at Consumers Energy. Guess how many years?
35.
42.
Really? I've got a stat for you. In Jackson County, how many elected public officials, we have a lot, how many townships? 13 or whatever. So how many total elected officials in Jackson County?
90.
500.
Really?
Over 500.
School board and
Yeah, I mean, over 500, that's still a lot.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
it's a lot of people.
Last night I had the opportunity to be at the MLK-CIA Grant Awards function, and that was really cool. I got a chance to talk to a lot of business owners to hear about what they're going to do with the funds to help improve their business on the south side of Jackson. You can check out the MLK-CIA website and Facebook page over the next few days to see some of those highlights. But it was a great night. Great night.
Awesome. Now, while the Tigers lost, they've got that deficit to come back from, and so did the Yankees, and they're marching back. They came back last night from a 5-run deficit to beat Toronto. So
amazing.
Anything can happen in baseball.
Yeah, it is. Playoff baseball is a lot of fun to watch. We've got high school football this weekend. We've got Northwest Mounties at Western Panthers, presented by Minuteman Sewer and Drain. It's also the Hunger Bowl between the two schools, so it's nice to see rivals get along for a good cause. We'll be out there, coverage 6:45 p.m. Let's stay with sports. David Rice has some great sports info, but first let me tell you about Hanover Horton Volleyball. They won last night again, the Hanover Horton Volleyball Comets. They beat, who'd they beat? They beat East Jackson and I believe Homer, I think. But either way, they didn't drop a set. They are now ranked number 7 in the state of Michigan. And they're a great team to go watch. You've seen a lot of volleyball. It's hard to tell, what's what, because everyone looks good playing volleyball.
And everyone's on their phone in the stands.
True. But hey, watch Hanover Horton. They're a level above. They are solid. So get out, check them out. If you have young volleyball athletes and you want to see some great volleyball, get to a Hanover Horton game. You'll be impressed for sure.
I think the volleyball officials got new shirts this year.
They did. They got sky blue polos, and they're very nice. They're classy. Girls golf regionals took place on Monday and Tuesday this week. Bloom Christie, Napoleon, and Columbia all will be represented in the MHSAA state finals for D4. Those finals are October 17th, and that's up at Ferris State University in Big Rapids. Boys tennis regionals begin today. Western will be at Marshall, Northwest will be at Mason, and then Thursday, Jackson High is at Dexter, Columbia Central at Lumen Christi, and that is the D4 at Grosse Seal. Boys soccer playoffs begin today. In D2, Jackson High is at Western, D3, Quincy at Grass Lake, and D4, Jackson Christian is at Stockbridge. And all those games are tonight. You'll be able to see the results and photos from some of the games, jtv.tv.
Today is day 8 of the federal government shutdown, and the FAA said air traffic control facilities in several cities, including Philadelphia, Chicago, Houston, Boston, Detroit, short-staffed yesterday. Hollywood Burbank Airport on Monday had zero air traffic control.
So I'm trying to figure out what's happening. Is it some of these people are out looking for new jobs because they found out that they're not going to get back pay if the federal government does come back online?
Maybe.
I don't know what it is. So who knows? But yeah, that's something that is obviously impacting our economy and
flights
Americans.
Being delayed 2.5 hours in many major cities. So if you're traveling, just be aware that there could be delays. Shoot.
I still don't have my real ID, but hopefully with less TSA.
I don't think it matters anymore.
I don't think it matters, and it shouldn't matter anymore. I mean, if I have an ID that's legit and scans, like, what more do you want from me? I'm not really sure. All new Food Circus airing today, and it will be a trip around the K105 Chili Cook-Off, Adrian's favorite event of the year, and we're looking forward to seeing that. So tune in today for an all-new Food Circus.
You know how the government cut all the funding for PBS and public
NPR
broadcasting?
And everything? Yeah.
Well, PBS, they're going to do fundraisers. They've got all these Bob Ross paintings. You know,
Okay.
Bob Ross, he painted, had that show on
He's got
PBS.
a gorgeous
all those years. Well, all those
head of hair.
paintings, he painted them, and then they went in a closet, apparently, at PBS.
Really?
PBS World
They're
Headquarters.
sitting on a gold mine.
So they said, well, let's auction these off. So now you can buy a Bob Ross painting. They're going to start the auction for those starting this week, and they have, I don't know how many, but they're going to give the money to small and rural PBS stations.
Very
all the
nice.
proceeds. Would you like a Bob Ross painting?
No,
Is it-
because if I don't think people would know if it's real or not. Right?
I guess. I mean, I don't
Well,
know.
if people came over, I say that's an original Bob Ross, then I got to go print the receipt and all that. No,
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with that. I'm not a big art guy. You know.
No one won the Mega Millions last night. Now it will be worth $575 million.
That is crazy.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah. Do you know analysts are predicting that the world's first trillionaire will happen within the next decade?
Don't we already have one?
No, I don't think so. Not to my knowledge. If we do, they could change the world in 5 seconds, but
Elon isn't.
no, but he could be. He could be. If I was a trillionaire, I'd give $5 billion to every state except Ohio. But yeah, you know, some of these million and billion, or not millionaires, but these billionaires need to start taking care of some things, in my opinion. They need to
Handing out
start.
the money. Hand out
Well,
the
no,
money.
not handing out the money, but at least give it to some nonprofits that are taking care of some people. Obviously, you can't just give everybody money.
Well,
Unless
you-
you want to, I'll take some. But you can't just give people money.
No, you can, actually.
You can?
The police blotter, City of Jackson Police Department responded to the 600 block of Hupp Avenue.
Yep.
A vehicle stuck in a construction zone.
Oh, well, I can.
Drove right
yeah,
through.
I
but
believe
guess,
it.
Guess why? Drunk.
Really? You don't say.
Yeah, arrested for
Wow.
DWI.
Speaking of drinking, the Mark Sanchez saga is getting weirder and weirder, and it sounds like he is actually going to be in some deep, deep trouble. Some images released and some more details released in the story is that the 69-year-old victim, he was actually stabbed through his cheek into his tongue. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened. Was it Mark Sanchez was blacked out drunk or something like that? And
Yeah.
what happened? But
So he had a knife too, Sanchez, walking around?
No. I'm sure he it was physical. It was grabbed it and then probably stabbed the guy. It was probably a double self-defense, but I think the double self-defense is out the window once you start it. So I'm not sure what happened. I don't like the police, or I do like the police chief. Don't come into our town and do this and that. And I think the reason that they don't like Mark Sanchez as much is because the Jets played Indianapolis in an AFC championship game. I was at the game, and no one liked Mark Sanchez at the time, and I think the city has just remembered that. And if you think that's too petty to be true, I just don't. So, but the prosecutor is out giving interviews, trying to become a celebrity, and I think the prosecutor should just stick to the case. Police chief, go ahead. You say what you want. Prosecutor, you don't need to be seeking media. But Mark Sanchez is still in the hospital, and this guy's going to do some time.
If I was Mark Sanchez, I would stay in the hospital.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not ready to
Yeah,
be
I
ready.
would too. I would too. I wonder if
Yeah.
they have him cuffed to the because he's a big,
Right,
strong
he should
athlete.
felony. They
Yeah.
should have him cuffed.
Yeah, I
Double
mean,
cuffed.
if Brandon stabbed somebody and was in the hospital up here, they would have you cuffed
For sure.
to the thing.
And in the separate ward.
Psych
the-
ward.
No, the prison ward.
Oh,
Do you know we have a prison ward up there?
yes,
Here?
I
Yeah.
do. It's very nice. Very, very nice.
Have you been to Ann Arbor lately?
Yes, I have.
They've got scooters all over, and I can't. I cannot walk down the sidewalk without tripping over them. They're everywhere.
Has to be an AI photo.
No, this is real.
I only see kids on them, drunk.
Well, there are adults using them, and in Ann Arbor, the city council approved a new contract with Spin. Spin is the scooter company, and now people are going to have to take a late night sobriety check before they can take the Spin out for a spin.
What are you gonna have? They're gonna have a breathalyzer on it.
In their app. They're going to have to blow into their app.
That's
They'll have a
unbelievable.
thing on the Spin. You'll have to blow into it.
A friend of mine was in Nashville recently. I won't name he or she, but was on one of those bird scooters,
Was it Tony Hollow?
No, fooling around and dropped the phone, his or her phone, and they ran his or her phone right over
it.
and ruined their phone. So, yeah. I mean, when you're drinking, it looks like a fun toy, I think, and that's the problem. And when they're in all these cities laying around outside of a bar at 2 a.m., what do you think is going to happen? I have never ridden on one ever in my life.
What are those things that you ride around? They're like, they're not scooters. They're
E-bike?
No, they stand up. You stand up and they walk around.
A unicycle?
The police have them at the mall.
Oh, a Segway.
Segway.
Thank you.
The Segway. When we were in Lisbon, this woman tourist, she rented the Segway and she's going down the street and she plows into a line of parked motorcycles, knocked them all down like dominoes.
Really?
Yeah.
I have another scooter rental story. I was in Key West, and some people that we were with rented a moped and proceeded to dump it. And when we got back to the stand, I believe it was Cuban nationals that were renting the thing out. Anyways, you either get sued or they had to pay $600 for the damages to that. So I don't like renting things off the street. So
meanwhile, in Kentucky, a Kentucky man is in jail now because of his Halloween decorations. Can you believe you can be jailed because of your Halloween decorations? So he put these Halloween decorations out and he put tags on them that had the mayor's name,
that's why.
district judge, the zoning administrator.
So that looks like a threat to me.
Yeah, it's called terroristic threatening.
Wow.
So he said it's a Halloween display.
Well, you can't put the elected officials' names on the body bags.
Yeah.
Let's go. Can I see that one more time? I wonder who the
Powell, Kentucky.
Who is in the middle? That's on the.
We don't know. We don't know which is which, and
that guy's on a noose. Oh wow!
Yeah.
Holy cow!
Yeah. This is the guy.
I wonder what holler that was taken in Kentucky.
He looks like a Kentucky man.
Yes, he does. Tecumseh is inviting you to the TCA. They have Daniel Martin coming up this weekend. It's a family-friendly show.
We'll be there.
You guys will be there. I think Brandon and some of his folks are going to be there. It should be a great time. One night only. Visit DanielMartinLive.com. And if you're going to be in Tecumseh, you might as well swing through the Apple Umpkin Festival. It's a 2-day festival. October 11th and 12th, 9 to 6 Saturday, 10 to 5 on Sunday, right downtown Tecumseh. There'll be antique fair, arts and crafts, fair food, a corn box, which is like a sandbox, but corn. There'll also be helicopter rides, who doesn't love that, live music, and tons of shopping and dining as all of the businesses will be open in downtown Tecumseh.
Sounds like a lot going on, a lot to do. Who's on the show today?
We have a great show lined up for you today. We're going to get things started with Dr. Bob Powell from Family Services and Children's Aid. And Bob joins us right after this.